Hey, it's Coach Robin with you checking in. I just wanted to share with you guys some of my tactics for food prep. This becomes very easy only when you practice it and you move through it a couple of times. But I thought I'd just share some of what I do in case you might have some takeaways or go, oh, well, I could do that. And I will tell you that it's baby steps. It's always baby steps with me. So I did not start out like this. For me, it was kind of picking and choosing some of the foods that I liked, some of the foods that I knew my family liked, and then kind of moving on from there. And now, especially programs like the 21 Day Fix and PIO have really taught me the importance of focusing on these essential foods that give you just such awesome nutrients. And the more you prep, the more likely you are to actually eat this food rather than having a really good idea, going to the store and buying a bunch of produce and then ended up throwing it out at the end of the week. So I've prepped some of my stuff here. This is mostly fruits and vegetables. I'll also talk about a couple other categories, but let me reverse my camera and show you. Okay, I guess I can't reverse my camera. I'll just have to show you this way. So here you can see my sink, which I have produce and veggies soaking. I do not soak all of my food. Obviously, things with skins that peel, I don't soak those. I also don't soak some other thin-skinned fruits for very long. I will wash them, but I might not soak them. A lot of my veggies I do soak because they can handle it and probably carry the most residue. Once I wash them and prep them appropriately, I will either prep them, well, I'll prep them based on what my needs are. So I may chop them, I may slice them, I may just leave them whole depending on what my goals are for the week. So here's examples of that. Can show you how I'm using my containers. So I had grapes soaking earlier, but my kids ate those for breakfast. So there went that one. I have mandarin oranges or clementines in here. We know that mandarins can vary in size, and this is a pretty big one. My last batch was small, so like 3 of these would fill one of my purple containers. But these are pretty big, so it just took 2. So it's important to still measure out. Cucumbers, I slice for dipping hummus and just eating plain as necessary. Then I also chop them for salads. So I will slice and chop those ahead of time so they're easy peasy just to toss together. Same with onions, and I'm not real picky about my containers that I keep it in. So I have them sliced here. You can see either for sandwiches or salads, or I chop them for things that I might saute or might throw into a supper, a meal. Here's tomatoes, same example there. I slice them for like sandwiches or toast, or sometimes I even like sliced tomatoes on my salad because then I like to cut them up myself. But the chopped are more for salads or toppings, like for healthy tacos or something like that. I have peppers here, which in the sink you probably saw all of those as well. I use those for dipping, and I also use them for salads, and I also use them in my stir fries, my healthy stir fries. So I will chop some of these smaller, and then I like to actually quarter them because these are great for scooping up hummus and dipping. Also, back here you can see my almonds, and it's really important for me to prepackage my almonds in the right amounts. Otherwise, I will definitely reach in the bag too many times and overeat on them. You can overeat on healthy food. I'm not a big proponent of advertising that, but you can. It's true. You can eat too many almonds in one day. So the other things that I food prep are I will boil brown rice or cook up some brown rice, quinoa, any grains, because they keep really well for the week. And then I'd use my yellow container, obviously, to pre-portion those out. I boil about a dozen eggs, anywhere from a half to a dozen eggs, depending on my schedule for the week. And we'll keep those in the fridge for easy grabbing. That's easy protein, super easy protein just to grab and go, or add to your salads as well. And then some of the other things too, I kind of leave for as needed based on what like I said, my meal plan is for the week, and I definitely plan out my meals so I know what I'm going to need ahead of time. The more I do that, it seems like a lot more work on the front side, which it is, but it prevents so much more heartache on the back side, and it also helps keep you on track for the week. Because the more I do that, the more less likely I am to push the easy button and end up in a drive-through or with a processed meal in my oven or on my stovetop. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Oh, the other thing I do, you probably saw the romaine salad or the romaine lettuce soaking in the sink. I do soak lettuces. Sometimes I don't have a spinner, so that particular head I will soak, and then I will chop it into pre-portioned with my green container. I'll pre-portion out salad portions so I can easily toss that into a salad bowl, toss in my other pre-portioned veggies, and I can sometimes knock out 3 to 4 other veggie containers for the day. So it's an easy way to get your greens in for the day too. Other than that, that's kind of it, or those are some of the basic tips that I stick to. I hope you found that helpful. Let me know what questions you have. The containers might be intimidating at first, but definitely use them, and definitely prep your week, and you will see the benefits come back to you big time. Contact me with questions. Have a great day.